should work this time. Please tell me it does. Swear to God it doesn't. Oh? Oh? Oh, hell yeah. There it is. Okay, howdy. I was told that the music is still too loud, so I'm going to turn it down. Hopefully that should be good. We're upvaling our holla today. Oh wait, I only did the prologue, so I don't actually have a save file. New game. Best played getting comfortable. Well, I've got coffee. Don't have any snacks, but like coffee's good enough. Maybe I should be drinking alcohol for this, but like don't have any of that right now. Psst. Hey, over here. Bill! How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. Game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of character. I know you've served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone overboard. Remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I can't tell if that's a strand of hair or if it's like robotics. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya. Yes, situation. Something near the door? Chapter 1. Chimera. Shining Fingered. What? Onji Boss and me. So true. So who's that letter from? Nobody? Oh, why did the fucking audio just suddenly get low? What the fuck? Wow? The augmented eye. Mass immigration continues as Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborg in Heels returns next year. What? Okay, music player, but I don't know any of the songs. God, it's fucking hot in here already. I hate this time of year. Good evening. Ah, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? And you let people call you Jules. Quiet. You okay? You look distracted, huh? Where's Boss? Dunno. She went out to buy some stuff and, did you hear what I just told you? Got something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing, I'm just thinking about stuff. I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and, it's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Oh hey, it's her! Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. The corgis all exploded, doll. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. There are all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. Oh, I already know the basics, dude. I played the prologue. You can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here. Let's start with a sugar one. I know, dude. I did. Dude. Come on. Come on. Fucking obviously a piano man. There, you happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget, you can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional karmatrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional karmatrine doesn't count toward making a big drink, of course. Karmatrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Ooh. You done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys! Oh, but... who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. I'd bring her here. Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. Can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. You think the chief knocked her out? No, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. It's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. But is she known for knocking out large girls and bringing them to the bar? That's unconfirmed. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yeah, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs, lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathroom. Have fun! Is that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. Brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Let's just go one song at a time. Hey you, give me a beer. Oh sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks like quite the big guy though. So I make him a big beer. A big beer. Here, bud. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was at a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then. Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and their kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. You can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do. Poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. Second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors. Well, always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid, but if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about. You can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh, guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic, too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. Sodomized? The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. Fuck that. No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? Kid on the restaurant critique column, shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant, I believe that's... that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituary. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places on the places the newspaper sends him to. Kind of a legend. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Once again, kind of a legend. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. I did, bitch! What do you mean this time? I guess he didn't want it big. Yeah, this is a beer, alright. Keep it up, kid. You'll get better someday. Bitch, what do you mean? I made it exactly how you wanted it. But tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. Doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. Second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care for if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear about that stuff. Just like hairdressers, this sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. This problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. Feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brad? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe, why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer's waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. You want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. Yes? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. You want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no, but I want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink another one, do you? Yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Gonna make him another big one. One beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? Didn't call it a hobo? There was some bloke named Finn that wanted to give us some money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing, and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive, and there's always that one guy or gal that says, "Hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does?" Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. You know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. Wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. You'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch fast. Alright. There we go. Here. Huh, you can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. Hellhole crack house. It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? Listen, I just filled it up. It said optional Carbitrine, so I put optional Carbitrine. Payment registry says, sorry for the question, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell, we're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend, but it's Tuesday. Please let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her taste. Is it Dorothy? A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Bitch, that's me. Hey Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gills run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. Can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax, though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. How the hell did I do that though? I just clicked Bronson 3 times and it did the thing, but when I tried to do it again, it didn't work. What the fuck? Maybe I have to right-click it? Nope. Yeah, that should be good. Bitter, manly, burning. Here. Huh. It's fine, I guess. Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong? I asked if you've ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. What is wrong with this guy? Wait, does he have a prosthetic head? Oh, Jesus. Or maybe he's just maybe he's an android? Not sure. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie could be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. This guy does, in fact, suck. I say lies are like your porn stuff. Give him alcohol poisoning? Yeah, I'll give him extra karma train. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Is bro slut-shaming me? Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really, I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? My problem, not yours. Give me a French Weaver. Alright, let's make him a big one. That's a lot of alcohol. Aged and mixed. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry? Girl, you know that's not what he fucking means. No, I mean empty, like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. Well, goddamn. Okay. Congrats. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? Might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Okay, so she has felt empty, she just distracts herself, so she doesn't think she's felt empty. Any suggestions? Oh, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Okay, bungee jumping isn't something you can just fucking do on the fly. Is that something some folks can just do on the fly? You just have, like, a fucking way of doing it, like, right outside your house? Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative. Which is? Bitches and alcohol. Tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs. So I left midway through. God. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I feel so bad for his quote-unquote bitches. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? Fuck puppies, at least you shouldn't. Cut your fucking balls off. Think about something else. Do something else. I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. Like, if sex isn't satisfying you, I think that telling you to try something else, dude, being the Goon Master isn't working out for you. I wasn't expecting you to help me or to believe me. Eh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Oh, thank fuck. Good. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Save. It's now safe to keep playing? What do you mean safe? Oh. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Okay, let's try... Let's... Maybe I'll just look through these till I find my favorite. Ugh, I've been wrestling this entire time with the desire to turn my fan on. It's so goddamn hot in here. Sounds like Ace Attorney music. Okay, so... I'll go for pages 3 and 4 next time. For now, we can just have this one. Okay, let me turn the fan on and see if it's noticeable. Okay, can you hear the fan? Good evening. Good evening. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry, it's so comfortable I usually forget I have it on. Hey girl. You don't hear anything? Oh, you do? Fuck. God damn it. Maybe if I push it further against the wall? Can't feel it as much that way, but, okay, can you, still hear it? What can I get you? Master Specialist. Say, okay. Maybe I'll just do shorter streams during the summer? Wait, no, I'm still recording. I've already committed. So let's just turn the fan off and deal with it. If I had paused the recording, I could, just go for, like, one chapter per blah blah blah, but I gotta stay strong. Master Specialist Seipi Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps is at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Sei. What can I get for you, Sei? Let's see, I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet isn't cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too, but not cool isn't great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that, give me a sec. Small, sweet, and icy. Aged and mixed, but no eyes. Aged and mixed, no ice. On the rocks. Okay, that's on the rocks. And it shouldn't be too big. Be girly on the rocks, but... There we go, baby. There you go, girl. Yes, it's just what I needed, thanks. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh no. You're thinking the Blitzkrieg Corps, the one with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? No, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was all almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but those are sights, and they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear and you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but... Don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem, don't worry. Classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. Classic and classic. Okay, let's get her a bad touch. On the rocks and mix. Here you are, girl. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. And they were friends. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? Huh? You know my name, now I want to know yours. Oh sure, just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian. Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me, I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason, don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay, I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. I guess she's a dog person. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. Makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. She has to have a dog pee in a humidifier every day. So that her house can smell cozy. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then, I felt this was my calling. But I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Or the same way they attacked you, also. Huh. It's interesting, though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kinda guide myself toward judging everything. Sorry. So I assumed she was attacked by, like the more police or military side of the organization and saved by, like, the firefighter, paramedic side. Since that's, the direction she... So I kinda guide myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically, though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. Also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type, there are many different classes. Rescue, assault... There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Just a bunch of motherfuckers in plate armor sitting around a meeting table. Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird under-the-table deals. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called a martini? Brandtini. No, I'm pretty sure it's martini. It's Brandtini, trust me, I'll get you one. Lamau. She didn't ask for no big this time, so I could give her a big. But should I? God damn it, I accidentally fucking clicked outside of the window. Okay. All aged and mixed. I didn't give her a big because I assumed she doesn't want one, and I don't want to give her a hangover. Here, see? Huh, you were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but... Don't worry, I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad, I just need... What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I'd better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead, be careful. I will... She left her helmet. He's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check on what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Angus's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? I don't think that's how pickpocketing works. I think it's a lot easier to just, like, you know, pickpocket someone than to fucking kidnap them before doing so. Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists, the whole lot of you. I mean, maybe the boss. You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Girl, I think you're just writing fanfic at this point. Murder, 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 murder. Interrupt. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down, or to throw at her face. Something sweet would probably be, like, a little bit calming. Or I could just, like, give her a lot of alcohol and see how fucking, like... I could give her a lot of alcohol and see if, like, her fanfics get even weirder. This is a possibility. Wait, okay. 2 Adelaide, 1 Powder Delta. Okay, Sugar Rush. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. Bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down? What did you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no. I wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... brrr. Even if you say that. Let's do something. You go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. Humph. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom, that's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street, don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about... oh my god. How? Why? How? I'm back. You tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No? No problem, then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. You could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point, but first of all, it's not my name, it's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much a part of a chain, sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this, I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right, it is indeed suspicious on my part, sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That'd be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant, that your work does matter. Thank you? Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how was it? I did fucking fill that shit with alcohol. It was good, I guess. It'll help me calm down a bit, I think. You alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment, too. It came out as insensitive. Guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. God, it's getting even fucking hotter in here. I hate this time of year so bad. After this chapter, it's definitely it for me. Guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How'd you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Wait, am I gonna fill this one with alcohol too? Okay, then I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. Hell yeah. Don't see women asking for a piano man every day. What's actually the difference between the piano man and the piano woman? Okay. Well, I don't really know much about these ingredients, so I'd like... or anything at all about these ingredients other than carmetrine, so, like, I don't know what the difference is. Okay, so 2 Adelaide, 3 Bronson extract, 5 powdered delta, 5 Flanergide, and 3 carmetrine. All on the rocks and mixed. There we go. Here. Yep, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. The pianist? Oh? What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I can't believe your dad was killed by the pianist. You see, Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. And I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I knew it. I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. Do you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kinda admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... ugh. Why are you working there, then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Girl, did you get kidnapped, like, twice? Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. I don't think that's part of the job. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? Guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that? She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Jill is, like, so fucking into her boss. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days. But even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. Okay, girl. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. Besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. 1 brandini, please. Coming right up. Brandini. Delta, age, mix. Here. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Ahem, cough, ahem. Cough. Are you alright? Yeah, just a bit dizzy. And you're clearing your throat? It helps me focus a bit. Yeah, I'm better now. Hey Jill, do you work with other women? I work for a woman, but my only coworker is male. Why? You lucky bitch. Or, I mean, you have no idea the heaven you live in. When I started my internship, every intern was female. Have you ever tried competing with women for a good spot? They're relentless. I mean, understandable. Tough. Have you tried making friends with any of them? Friends? Those cunts aren't in it for the friendship. They're out for blood. Sorry, I mean... The other day I got an assignment, and all I got for my efforts was an afternoon spent locked in the bathroom. What the fuck? And this other time when our supervisor praised me, I'm still looking for my briefcase. Sometimes I just want to take all those bitches and throw them in the sewers or something. I don't know if it'd be any different if you were competing with men. I think you'd just, you know, probably be getting treated worse. Let the lizard men feast on their livers. I'm just so tired of having to deal with that. Tired of having to put up with them. Tired. Enough sleeping here, please. Do you want me to call you a cab? Would you be so kind? Hey, it's Jill. Can you send us a cab? Client? Just a second. Hey, Kim, I'm gonna need your full name. Kimberly Lavalette. Wow, what a flowery name. Kimberly Lavalette. No, I have no idea how to spell it. No, she's too sleepy to answer that. Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. They'll be here in... a minute. She's been through a lot today, I guess. Hey, Jill. Bathroom's done. I'm leaving. Guide Miss Lavalette to her cab on your way out, please. Oh, she woke up? And fell asleep again. Sure, anything for a client. Excuse me, miss. Please help me walk you to your cab. Pickpockets. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil, and where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How'd she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. You worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Huh? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Flawless service bonus. I don't know what I got that for. But there's a... so do you get that for not making any mistakes? Like, it's not easy to make mistakes in this game. Like, it tells you exactly what you need to do. I guess it's gonna get harder. But I don't know what it could do to make it harder, because it's like... wow. Hollow plant. In the last thread, Annan wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch her signals. And where's the thing where I can buy the hollow? Alice Rabbit. Haven't heard from right now. Do you think she's planning something? Local woman, local hero. 70% of our readers consider. I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds, so why is it so impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? It makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe... and then code. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. Where's the fucking thing I can buy? Come on. Oh wait, shop. Shop. Okay. And now, hollow plant. Okay. And I still have enough money for the thing. Is this the hollow plant? Wait, 4 can speak? Yeah, I hadn't realized she has a fucking poster of her boss that says best boss. Like, obviously there's this. Girl, she could get you to do fucking anything if you're this gay for her. You would probably fucking sign away your rights. Like, voluntarily. Okay, Can I save yet? No, I can't. Why can't I save? Hey, Jill. Oh. Blah! Blah! Wow! That's the sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. White Knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait. You regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable, and cool, and comfortable, and cool, and really, really cool. Hello? Strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was... Gah! Don't run, you have work to do! I'm going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. What? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. He seems happy. He's been tense these past couple of days. She's somehow relaxed now. Good. You all set? Yep. Alright. Let's try this one. And mix drinks and chat. You! Oh, Miss Kim. Because of you, I got up late and lost a full day of work. And on the day, everyone got a nifty assignment, too. Wait, because of me? You were the one that got me drunk and made me fall asleep like a goddamn log. So you arrived home safely. That's good. That's all you have to say? What do you want me to say? If I felt remorse over every client that gets drunk in here, I wouldn't be working. But... true, morally speaking, I shouldn't let people get drunk. But getting people drunk is the unspoken main purpose of my job. And I did say that I didn't know how much alcohol you could handle, didn't I? Ugh. Seriously, what kind of answer is that? Ugh, hello, Mr. Donovan. Do I know you? Hey, brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Alright, we're making him a big-ass beer. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. And maxed out Karmatrine, baby. All mixed. Here you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. Don't you have a wife? Come a long way in the department of Lilim sex appeal, I tell you. Maybe he's polyamorous. He was a Lilim then? Yes, one of those new fancy king-class Chia models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with the John face. Me? What the hell is a John face? You look like a toilet, I guess. Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damned riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests, where... On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. Remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that? Scholarship, that's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. Remember I was kinda excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band? It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. Do you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. What does that even mean? What the fuck is a pizza-faced pencil neck? And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? I mean, why not? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Mandarin? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you're only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars Blast too, right? No, no way, no. Can't do it. Oop. I'm gonna explode because I'm sleepy. This is so sad. And 2 carpentry, all blended. There we go, baby. Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh good, fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do, and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that, but then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German? Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Fucking chill out. Racial slurs in what? But let me tell you something, there are people worse than your investors. Ew. Your clients. I don't know, mine have been a mixed bag, but usually fine. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. Bro is worried about getting cancelled. For saying racial slurs in German, I assume. No chance of appeal. Gods forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. Well, yeah, it's just responsible. Like, people are all gonna fucking flock to that forest. Obviously. Oh my god. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old soccer moms crying about her feelings. What, were they actually living in the forest and you fucking revealed their hiding place? Oh my god. They were having picnic parties in the same forests and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damned namesake. For the awful crime of having a picnic. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke, they're always out for blood. Can't win, you'll always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients, they're the ones you have to target. They're in a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. I don't know, that's not the goal of most newspapers. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. I think you vastly overestimate, the ability of newspapers to actually be neutral, and also the ability of literally anything to be neutral, because what the fuck does neutral even mean? Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time, I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she just didn't. Spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating. Do you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Hey, bitter drinks. Oh yeah, baby. 5 Bronson, 1 Flanner Guide, and full of Karmatrine. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh? Yeah, that kid Joel, Guillermo, Hirohito, I can't remember his name. That kid's always gushing about that idol I interviewed. Can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So, I don't know, I feel like I cock-blocked him big time today by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe 2 of them. You're sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint, kid, but I'm a man. A man must never cockblock another man unless he's trying to fuck your mom. Okay, dude. What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? Maybe you can get him tickets or something? Tickets to, like, fuck your dad? Nah, see, that'd mean he'd be off work, and I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that brat talk to no end about her, so... I know, I'll let him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Give him the food critics column, it's shit anyways. I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Thank you, please come again. That'd be something interesting to see, I guess. That was, tiring. Hey... Hey, Jill, think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yup, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What, did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit. Don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see. Where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple times. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine? He will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Is she comparing her boss to a fucking God and Buddha? Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, Dorothy. Hey, honey. Can you see me? Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello? Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit, then. Didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible? Oh my god. There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothes floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that'd make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. Oh, welcome to the chat, Timely Timepiece. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. Good to see you here. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost? To the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie, surroundings-colored blob. And we Lilim see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano, woman. Sure. Okay, 2 powder delta. 3 flanner guide. 8 chromatrine. Okay, is that everything? Let's see. Yep, looks like everything. P-woman. Do I have any favorite characters so far? I do really like Dorothy. I haven't met that many characters yet, though, since I'm still, like, I'm still in the first chapter. One piano woman. Thanks, I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of the slump. And today? Today I feel good! That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. Do you have any favorite characters? That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting lots of other characters. Then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all I don't think that's, I don't think your cat does all that. I see, Well, I look forward to meeting them. You pay him to finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What'd you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what do you do? Bill's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. But yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. Do you know that from experience, girl? No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Oh my fucking god. It was him. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 AM, dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. So true. So true, Dorothy. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. On the rocks, splendid. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single, and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC 72s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope, every fresh DFC 72 looks about 10 to 13. Makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC 72 passes through maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now I'm a rarity. Oh, I meet both of your favorite characters tomorrow? That's pretty sweet. I don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do in a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. Jesus Christ. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Good evening, Gil. Gil and Gil. Welcome to... That happen a lot? Not really? It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit you'll hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist, I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. And that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. Sunshine cloud, gut punch. Optional karma train, which means... Okay, on the rocks, unblended. Bam! Okay, good. Gut punch. Five Bronson extract. One Flanner guide. Optional karma train. Aged and mixed. There you go. Is this your I don't know what I'm doing, so have this order? I heard restaurants do that from time to time. Wait, what? You don't seem too upset. I gave you what you wanted. Because I really like this one. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room to invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something if I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kinda buggy, though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and then BAM! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I'd see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you, please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kinda hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Ew, I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming! Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. Sorry, you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? That I can. Mars blast. Not a moon blast. Or a Mercury blast. Blended. And boom, let's go. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to a war. Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. Finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. Sorry, hiccup. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Or not to mind it if you just said... You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should, it's quite the show. Good news, Jill, the helmets came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break! Alright. Okay. And that'll be the end of this one. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Thank you for watching.